Good morning. We hear a lot about balance in gaming, and I'd like to talk about what this term means. I think many of us imagine that balance means you'll have a fair fight. And when we say a fair fight, we mean probably like an equal chance of winning and losing. But I want you to think about that, right? If you flipped a coin and you got heads, and you flipped a coin again and you got heads, and you flipped it a third time and you got heads, you begin to doubt, is this a fair coin? The truth is, from 3 coin flips, you don't know. But if you keep flipping it and you get heads and heads and heads, then you start to wonder, is that really a fair coin? And I think most of us would agree it's probably not. Well, that is likely what your game combat looks like. What do I mean? Your party wins. 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 And let's be clear, that's probably how the game should run. But that's not balanced, right? What we mean when we say balanced is we mean that the players are going to win but feel a challenge. The players are going to defeat their enemies, but they're going to feel like they had to work for it. And then the question is, how do we accomplish that? Well, Dungeons & Dragons and other games use, budget encounters or challenge ratings and things of this nature. And I'll be blunt, I have been gaming since 85. I have probably done 6 balanced encounters. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. 6 balanced encounters. So if I don't use the game balance, what do? I decide what I think should be there. Now, the truth is, sometimes I pick too many monsters, and sometimes I don't pick enough. Game balance mechanics are really meant to be a guideline, right? But what I think is, okay, how many goblins live in this area? How many would be in one group at a time? How many would be traveling? Now, that's an extra bit of stuff that I have to think about that other games don't. But what I often hear from my players is the game feels realistic. The game feels plausible. It doesn't feel like it was designed for them. Sometimes fights are way too hard. And sometimes fights are shockingly simple. And it isn't like, they don't see the strings, the marionettes, the stuff behind. And I think they prefer it. If you want to hear more about this, like, subscribe, comment. Goodbye for now.